Good morning. We are officially into the 2nd of June out of the 3 days of the month that we do have. We'll start the morning off right, doing a little chores, feeding the dog. We'll, come on, jump to, where is this at? There we are. Let's have us a look at the cattle while we're here, as well as the machinery. Make sure everything is still topped up. As you can see, there's a few things we need to top up in order to keep our business running here. And cattle, health 100%. So I'm going to be doing a little something with the cattle, and I don't know if I've mentioned it before. So why don't we open that map for just a sec, or the menu I should say. Here's the plan. So this cow is 31 months, right? No problem. This cow is 3 months, so this is a calf, and we're going to keep it with its mother till the end of the year-ish, sort of toward the end of fall. And that's when we'll put it into the calf pen. And these, where is it now? Here we go. These 13-month were those are our older calves that we originally bought, as well as this one. So once they become 18 months, they go into the cow pen. And these young ones will go to the calves, and we'll keep cycling through. Now it looks like their feed is alright. It's not very good, but at least health is doing alright. Okay, so we don't need to worry about cattle today, but we will want to fill that TMR, and I'll probably end up doing that, just kind of throughout the day. Let me just check the materials missing, it says. So yeah, I should probably get on that in a hurry. But we do have a few other things we do want to get to today. So in last week's episode, you guys probably didn't see it because I didn't show much of it. But I went ahead and cut our little grass field we had here. And you can see there's some swaths right there. And yeah, I had leased that swather, and so I figured, what, we'll just go and cut right away while we're at it. And then I went and tedded it right away too. So right now it's showing still grass. I want to put it in a bulk pile. I don't want to make bales out of it, just because I find that I'm running out of room with bales. So for this year, I think I'm just going to bulk store it, which will mean I'll need some sort of building to do some bulk storage with. Haven't figured that one out just yet, how we're going to play that one. But I'm going to figure some out. I'm thinking maybe bunkers right here in this empty spot, if the game will allow. If we can get 2 narrow ones, that'd be great. Well, yeah, again, let's play that one by ear. But for now, we need to do some combining. So as you guys can see, field number 7 is ready to go. The same fellow we were doing the hay for, or silage, he also owns this field, number 7, and he requested us to go ahead and combine that, so that is what we're going to be doing today. That's going to be the focus, and I'll be working on that hay field, which is my private hay field, kind of off on the side, not going to be making too big a deal of it. Again, we won't be doing any straw, because I will have enough straw of my own to fill up as much as I need. I did do some preliminary testing on a different header that would be just a touch wider than this one, but seeing as this combine already can't accept a bigger header because of the spout, so I may end up having to get a bigger combine. Not sure what direction I'll take that, but we'll see. For now, I'm just doing a perimeter cut so that our combine has lots of room to make his turn. Once the combine reaches the end, we'll send him along on the long side of the field there, same as we typically always do. I found it rather interesting that we accepted the field 7 before we finished field 8, and because of that, we have some progress on field 8 because it figured we were dumping for field 7. even though we never finished field 8. So I figure it'll all balance out in the end, and hopefully it does, because this was a big chunk of money and we definitely want to get paid for that. But I am here at the yard, and I definitely want to fill up the TMR machine again, just to make sure that we have everything running smoothly. And you know, we want to try to make a little bit of money off on the side. Not even a whole single pass, and that hopper is full already. Very interesting. But I think what I'm going to do with the combine, I am going to cut a path along the middle of the field, and that way the semis can park in the middle as well as grain cart, and it's never too far one way or the other. I think that would probably make the most sense here with a long field like this. As you can see, we've pretty much got the perimeter cut done now on the field here. Did a couple passes here just to get past those bins, and we're working on that far side now. I figured I'd bring my truck a little closer, maybe fuel up a little bit, because I know my combine's only got about half a tank of fuel, so at some point it's going to stop, and I'm going to want to fuel it up, right? So yeah, we're doing first pass here, and after that everything should be good to go. I don't know if you can tell that we did the center cut there, but yeah, that also happened already. So I'm just gonna go grab some fuel from the store, and we'll see if we can fuel up the combine next time it comes to a stop here. You know, I'm very much debating whether I want to lease a second combine with a big header on it, just to do a bit of trial and see if we want to actually upgrade to another combine. There's just the what is it, the C1090, I believe. That is the biggest New Holland in game, and so I'm kind of curious how that thing would go, and I'm thinking a lease would be the least painful way to test it out without actually buying it, because I know the hopper capacity definitely won't be the same as this, but this is a modded combine with ridiculous hopper capacity from the get-go. So I know we're kind of comparing apples to peaches, or peaches to apples, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean. It's not a very fair comparison. So I'll show you what I'm thinking of here while we're waiting for our combine to empty out. This one right here, the CR1090 Revelation, definitely a lot more power, but the bin size is only 14,500, which is pretty much where this one's smallest bin starts. So this thing is definitely a lot heavier, and so maybe I should just get another twin screw and then just put a different header on there just to try out the header. I don't know, is that the better idea? Like, the price difference alone makes me wonder if it would be better to just get another twin screw. What do you guys think? Should I do that? Like, I know these aren't the nicest looking combines per se, but just their capacity, their unreal capacity that they have, makes them so much nicer, and they can handle all the biggest headers too. So yeah, this one here I tested on another map, and even though it's got that fold out auger, it really doesn't equate to any more than the twin screw. So you know, it might be like a foot longer, but that is about it. I don't know if it's really worth my while then, especially on such an expensive machine, right? So I'm leaning toward buying another combine, and yeah, then putting on a header. And let me show you the header I got in mind here. So this is another modded header that I found, and I was actually very well pleased. It's the Honeybee header. So I'm very familiar with the Honeybee products. I used to build parts for them back in another time. And the 15.2, and there's 18.3. That is just a touch bigger than our Daria 60 footer. Just a touch. Like our header we're using right now is 18.2, and this is 18.3. These have a lot of configurations, and I really like these just because like the cross auger, that's like right on top of that belt. It's also movable. There's a bunch of different crop dividers, which is kind of those points at the end. This one's got the red canola knives. Looks kind of cool. And the wind system with the dual flow. Yeah, that way you get the pipes and all that. Really cool looking. And we have height control, which gives us these. It doesn't really show, but it helps by having those little wheels in the back actually do something. But again, a very expensive unit too. Goodness, are they ever expensive compared to our 60-foot Durus that we're using right now. But you can see the difference, and this one takes 29 slots. So yeah, it's kind of you know, I gotta pick one or the other. I don't know which one to do, but I'm going to eventually have to pick one or the other. So guess we'll have to wait and see what I end up picking. Alright, let's see what happens here. I don't even know what to say. Is this going to be 10% of the grain, or I'm going to guess between 10 and 15%, but I don't think more than 20. But we will definitely see how far it goes. And maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised and we're almost halfway done. I don't really think so. Come on, show me the money. We'll have that brown. 50% transported. That was half the field already? Oh my goodness. That tells me one thing. We are going to be bringing a lot of grain home too. That is wild. Oh my goodness. That is very awesome. Yeah, I guess we can look forward to probably getting some grain in our bins. I am not opposed to that at all. And it looks like the combine is full right at the end. Perfect timing. I'm going to bring this trailer on over here. We'll shut off the truck. Look at that. The timing is impeccable. We can go and pick up from here right away while we're at it. Alright. Well, I think it's safe to say we're going to be bringing in a wee bit of barley, aren't we? I guess we're going to go fill this trailer one more time, and that should be 100% for the field. And then I guess the rest of it's all going to be ours. Man, I am so looking forward to that. And you can see I've got my other trailer there as well. So I'll probably grab that one and use that to bring some stuff home when the time comes. Because this is really my bulk hauler right here that I use just for hauling stuff away. And then when I do my own fields, I like to use my hopper bottom trailers. Just makes things a little more realistic as opposed to this giant tipper here. I am planning on grabbing Super Bees in the future, and I'm not sure how soon I can do that, just because I drive Super Bees in real life, and so it's nice to, you know, show that side of farming too. And we can actually take a look at our Super Bees here while we're waiting. We have to go a little further. Alright. So I believe we don't have that one. Yes. So we have this one right here. Here's our Super Bee, the typical one you would see. Nothing really much to it other than, yeah, it's got 4 hoppers. Looks beautiful. This one has round fenders on it, whereas the ones I would drive would have diamond plate and just one that goes straight over the entire center 3 axles. I do have some other Super Bees here as well that I can show you real quick. So what was this one here? Just to make sure I got the right one. That was a Load King, yep. And then we got some Wilsons here. That's an A train. We don't want that. We want a B train. So yeah, Wilson, they're a little straighter looking. 60 metric tons. This one looks like it just has, oh look at that, they only have one hopper each. So I would see a lot of these typically hauling meal, so soy meal, canola meal, whatever that is. All of that stuff is what they would be hauling. Interesting. So 60, that was what that one was. And what is this other Super B at? I'm rambling a bit, so 75.6. Yeah, no, that's definitely the better of the two. We are on the final stretch here. Combine was just about full, so I'm just kind of hanging tight here. Hopefully it'll be done before too long. Looks like the hopper is pretty well full there. We're all done behind us too. So yeah, this field is just about done. It's just one final pass, it looks like. And yeah, you know, with that first trailer filling about 50%, I figured one more trailer load would do it, but I don't know. Farm simulators, they don't always have their math exactly accurate. Not sure what the deal was, because it definitely required another full trailer, and that brought us to about 86, which yeah, I don't get at all. But we're roughly about 95% right now, so I'm just trying to eke out, you know, just a little bit at a time. I don't want to you know, sell grain right now. And kind of my big point. If these farmers want to sell grain, that's up to them. It's not my business, but I don't want to. I want to wait until we get some nice high prices, whether that be fall or winter or early spring, whatever the case is. With barley, we can check the price right here. Right now, animal dealer selling for $11.30, so it is the highest price. But we can also see that we are at a really low point, and December definitely looks like a lot better time to be selling. So if we get any of the overflow, any of the surplus grain, we're definitely going to be selling toward the end of the year, and we'll be checking the markets frequently throughout just to make sure we get the best price possible. Because the animal dealer is so close, I figure I can probably just bring the grain cart here and see if we can just, you know, just squeak by with a delivery that is just enough to bring us to the 100% point. And we'll see what happens. Oh, look at that. Field contract for field 7 is finished. 94% done. Alright, so yeah, field number 7. That was this one, and we were still waiting to collect because we were 99%. So we'll definitely collect that. And this one here. Oh shoot. I hope I did that right. This one was still 9. I wonder if I did a mistake. Maybe left a little bit of barley on the field. We'll see. 94 for field 8. Oh, it's so tempting to just... There you go. Contract done. Alright, the rest of this is mine, boys. Leave me alone with my extra grain. This is all mine. I don't want to share with anyone. Oh, but our combine did get done. That is great. Yeah, it came to the end of the row. That is just perfect. I could not have timed that out better, I suppose. And look, we're going to get probably about a 3/4 of a trailer. So that is perfect. I am not at all upset about that. Let's see what we got in the combine. 17% it shows. Well, that 17% is a lot. Still 5,000 liters. It's always a bit of a pain in the butt with this auger and the oversized header here, isn't it? But yeah, there we are. So that is pretty much going to do it for this episode. You guys have seen us do a lot of work. My TMR machine or production facility is up and running again. I did that kind of in the background. Figured you guys didn't need to see that 100 times over. So yeah, that should do it for me today. I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, make sure you leave that like on the video so that YouTube knows I did a good job. And if you guys are new, or if you find that you know, you're starting to enjoy the videos, you're starting to enjoy that series, you think you want to follow along a little more, I would welcome you aboard to the family. And say, yeah, hit that subscribe button. That way you'll always know, you'll be one of the first ones to know when a new video drops. But speaking of dropping, I gotta go bring this truckload here back to the yard, and that's 66,000 liters. So I'm off to the yard. You guys all have a fantastic rest of your day or night, whatever it is you're doing, and we will definitely catch you guys on the next one. Until then, take care.